Before this video starts, I just want to say, if you haven't already, please check out Rundown Season 1. Or if you don't feel like it and you feel like watching this video, please check it out afterwards. Thank you. Rundown is an animated crime drama that I created recently. And after reviewing and watching it over and over, despite making it, I realized there are a lot of things that are left out, or that were left out. So this video will be explaining the lore of Rundown Season 1. Let's start at the beginning. Two longtime friends, Byron and Rock, go from hitting regular licks to selling coke after Rock decides to pocket a stolen brick from an Italian drug lord named Jimmy Salietti. After Byron and Rock hit a lick on a jewelry deposit, the owner of the stolen goods, named Peachy, who's a local rapper in Newark, confronts Byron about it and imposes that he pays him back or he would kill him.
Look, motherfucker, you're gonna pay for all my shit that you took, aight? Or I'm gonna air this bitch out. Let's roll.
Now, when they stole this stuff, they didn't keep it. They sold it right after. And you know about that in the scene where Rock is walking in the alleyway and Byron texts him. As time passes, Jimmy begins to lose his patience trying to find Rock. Over time, Mike does some digging and finds out that the person who stole the brick is a street kid named Rock.
Yeah, what's up?
We found him. He's some street kid. Goes by the name Rock. He stays around the corner from UMD.
Thanks for the info.
What do you want us to do?
Do one fucking thing for me. Get my fucking coke back. And make sure you fucking kill him.
Later on, Rock introduces Byron to his Puerto Rican friend, Miguelito, a small-time drug dealer who has experience in the coke game. And they decide on how they would flip the stolen brick of coke.
How about we split this brick up and we supply people? Charge a good price, get clientele, we get paid, and that's it. We done. It shouldn't be that hard.
If that's what you want to do, then let's do it. You the boss.
The middle of the story. Jimmy grows impatient even more and more as time continues and starts to get reckless. Mike then reminds him that he has to keep things quiet and keep things low-key, or else other people will find out.
What the hell are you doing? We can easily get more bricks.
By snapping my fucking fingers? I didn't fucking think so.
Look, Jimmy, just take it easy. Remember, we gotta keep it quiet.
After Jimmy and Mike kidnap Rock and Byron, Jimmy decides not to kill them, but rather forcefully employ them. Jimmy finds out that Byron is the one in charge of how he sold the stolen coke, and decides that Byron and Rock bring him 75% of their sales.
Continue selling my coke, and then you bring me, let's say, 75%?
Nigga, you crazy as hell.
We can do that.
Fucking A.
While the two are working under Jimmy, Jimmy discovers that Miguelito has been stealing. Jimmy imposes that Byron kills Miguelito or he will kill Byron. Byron ends up telling Rock and Keem about the situation, and they set their plans for taking out Miguelito. The ending. Although Byron wants to get rid of Miguelito, Rock feels that they shouldn't. Because of this, they begin to see at different points of view. After an argument, Rock agrees to help with Miguelito. Now that Rock is on board, Byron and a few others go to confront Miguelito and finally get rid of him.
Miguelito.
Damn.
Motherfucker.
After Byron and Rock handled the situation, they decided that there is too much heat on them and that they need to lay low for a bit. Rock leaves New Jersey. Byron and Jimmy continue their business in the shadows. Keem goes about his business looking for work. Tyshawn gets out of the hospital. And Detective Fuller begins putting a case together on Byron, Rock, Jimmy, Miguelito, and Keem. Now that does it for the main story, but now to the part of why this video was made. The start of the side storylines. Tyshawn is placed on suspension from school and his mother grounds him. He then asks her to go outside with his three friends, Kenny, Cookie, and Nassim. Tyshawn, Cookie, and Nassim are at the park when they spot a beaten Kenny walking towards them. Kenny informs them that E-Man and Jeremiah jumped him. Later on, Mike talks with Jimmy about what they should do with Rock. Jimmy wants to kill him, but Mike doesn't.
I'm telling you, if we kill this guy, we could possibly miss out on an opportunity.
Fuck that opportunity. I told you how much that brick was. You know how much this would mean to me? To my father?
I know. That's why I'm doing this.
At Miguelito's house, Byron decides to hatch a plan on how to sell it. But then Miguelito shuts him down by saying it's too risky. Later, they observe one of Miguelito's people selling a brick of cocaine. A man comes and picks up that brick. That man will turn out to be Detective Hall, who we see in the season finale, and in the background in multiple episodes. Side storylines, middle. After Peachy spots Rock and Byron pulling up, he shoots at them. Rock decides that they should get revenge and get rid of Peachy. After Byron agrees, they both mask up and strap up and run into one of Peachy's stashes and shoot everyone inside. E-Man, who's supposed to be at the stash, comes to Peachy about the shooting and it says, Busy was shot. Busy is the man who was shot in the leg at the front door. After hearing this, Peachy gets enraged by E-Man's disobedience and murders him. After killing E-Man, Peachy tries to manipulate Keem, who is E-Man's older brother, into believing that Rock and Byron did it.
It was obviously them niggas rocking Byron. What's hard to understand about that?
What's hard to understand? Them niggas ain't never killed no kids before, bruh. It can't be them.
But they shot up the stash, and E-Man was there. I told him to be over there.
After the death of Keem's younger brother, E-Man, he finds out that Peachy was behind the murder. So he gets the help of Byron and Rock to take him out.
He killed my fucking brother. Now I want that nigga smoked. Matter of fact, I want you and your boy to smoke that nigga.
And how I know this shit ain't a setup?
Because he killed my fucking brother. You can't hear, nigga? Just be next to your phone. I'ma text you to drop.
Mike decides to take matters into his own hands and tells a few henchmen to kidnap Rock and not kill him. One of the few henchmen gets out of line, and Mike kills him, stabbing him, stomping him, and then shooting him to death. Keem sends Byron the location of where Peachy will be, and Byron informs Rock about it. After Peachy meets up with Keem, Keem double-crosses him. Byron shoots Busy in the shoulder, and Keem shoots Peachy in the hip. After Peachy taunts Keem about killing his brother, Keem shoots Peachy in the face.
That nigga was bitch made. He wasn't ready for this life. So I took him out of it.
Hey, yo. You can have this nigga.
It's for your brother, bro.
Say that shit to me again.
Your brother was a bitch. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck.
After that, a bystander can be seen recording the incident from an upstairs apartment. Rock decides to finish the job and shoots Busy to death.
You a witness, my nigga. Sorry.
We done.
Later, as Sean finally gets back to school and sees that Bria is mourning the death of E-Man, who is her cousin. So he tries to console her, but only makes it worse. Bria gets the wrong impression about it and believes that Tyshawn is responsible for it.
So you got him killed? I bet.
Wait, nah, I ain't have nothing to do with that.
Nah, fuck you. It's up now.
So she takes it upon herself, off screen, to tell Marshall, aka Marmar, about it. Tyshawn rushes to Kenny and tells him about what happened. Later on, Tyshawn is walking home at night when a man pulls up next to him and asks for his name. Tyshawn tries to run away, but the man cuts him off with his car and then gets out of his car. The man then pulls out a gun and shoots Tyshawn in the chest. Tyshawn begins to slip in and out of consciousness as paramedics try to take him to the hospital. Jasmine, who was Tyshawn's mother, gets informed that her son was shot. After hearing the news, she rushes to the hospital, where she witnesses her son undergoing surgery for his injuries. Rock later arrives at the hospital and talks with Jasmine. We learn that Jasmine and Rock's relationship is based on Tyshawn being their son. Meanwhile at school, Kenny is confronted by Jeremiah and another student about E-Man. This leads to Jeremiah taunting and accusing him, which Kenny truthfully denies.
See, we heard that he got shot because of E-Man. He the reason E-Man dead.
What? That's not true.
Oh, so you got something to do with it then? You got E-Man shot?
What? I didn't have anything to do with anything.
Jeremiah and the other student grab Kenny and try to force him into the urinal, but Kenny hits Jeremiah in the face, which leads to him getting jumped.
You know what? Fuck that.
When Tyshawn is awake and able to speak, Rock gets Tyshawn to tell him about Bria. Afterwards, Rock goes to ask Byron for help with killing the shooter, but Byron says no because they have to handle Miguelito. The two get into an argument about if they should kill Miguelito or not, which leads to Byron blaming the events that are unfolding currently on Rock.
How we even know if that nigga was telling the truth?
Because it's him or us. Was you paying attention?
Yeah, I was paying attention, but we going off a word from a nigga we don't know.
Nigga, it don't matter. It's us or Miguel.
Miguel is part of us, nigga. We wouldn't be getting money if it wasn't for Miguel.
And we wouldn't be getting involved in this bullshit if it wasn't for you. I told your ass to put that brick back, and now look at what's happening.
Fuck it. Let's kill Miguel then. Just know I'm not cool with this shit.
Disappointed Rock turns to Keem, and Keem agrees to help after attending E-Man's funeral.
Yo.
I need your help with something.
What's up?
Meet me on Central Ave.
Mike becomes furious with Jimmy after finding out that he made his nephew, Lenny, spy on Rock. Jimmy and Mike get into a heated argument, which then leads to Jimmy hitting Mike in the face. And then Mike storms off for that to be the end of their relationship.
Do you know how fucking crazy that is?
Watch your fucking mouth with me. I sent him because I trust him. He won't disobey me and do something I said not to do.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, huh? Last time I checked, we're fucking married. We're partners. And as your partner, I have a say in this business too.
You don't have a say in shit. You don't have a say in this shit at all. I run this fucking operation. If I were you, I'd shut the fuck up and step aside.
Or what? Huh? I've had enough of this step aside bullshit. You never fucking listen to me. You always try to get your way. And you always treat me like I'm your fucking jack-off boy toy. I am your fucking husband, Jimmy. Treat me like it. Respect me!
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
The end of the side storylines. After E-Man's funeral, Keem is arrested by Detective Fuller and is interrogated.
Do you know who these people are?
Lawyer.
These are 3 homicides that seem to be connected. Do you know anything about them?
Lawyer.
Rock goes to the location Tyshawn gave him and calls Keem, but it doesn't get an answer. He then decides to handle the job himself and rushes in and confronts Bria about being responsible for Tyshawn being shot. He threatens Bria into calling the man who shot Tyshawn to come over.
Call him. Tell a nigga to come here.
I need you to come over here real quick.
What do you say?
He on his way.
After yelling at Bria to never do something like that again, he shoots the wall and leaves. Rock waits for the man by the elevator. When the elevator opens, he shoots and kills Marmar. 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. After After Rock handles Marmar, he leaves the apartment building and gets a call from Byron informing that it's time to take care of Miguelito. After hanging up, Rock spots one of Miguelito's people, Marcelo, stealing product, and then confronts him. Marcelo lies to Rock that stealing the coke was Miguelito's idea that he's not down with. So Rock makes a deal with Marcelo.
Hey, yo, you a grimy ass little nigga, you know that? Why the fuck you just take our shit in that building? You better tell me before I get mad.
It's Miguel. It was all his idea. I told him not to, but he wouldn't listen to me.
So you're not down with this shit then?
No, amigo. I was just doing what I was told.
Well, listen to what I'm about to tell you to do. Go about your business like this ain't happened, and don't say shit to Miguel, alright?
Okay.
We gonna handle Miguel, alright? I'm gonna make sure you good though.
Later, Rock and Byron go to Jimmy's deli, and they go to Maligo's apartment to kill him. While on the way there, Byron and Rock get into an argument about what they're about to do.
He don't ever just do what need to be done.
The fuck is you talking about?
You never stop to think, oh, maybe Byron was right. I should have laid low. And oh, I should have put that brick back. Did it ever cross your fucking mind?
I'm a grown-ass man. I don't take orders from nobody.
You doing it right now, nigga.
You know what? Let's just get this shit over with.
Rock, being enraged and spiteful, decides to shoot and kill Miguelito's 17-year-old daughter, Isabella. After the mayhem, Byron and Rock have a huge argument, and Byron decides that Rock needs to go.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Nigga, you said get some persuasion. That's what the fuck I did, nigga. And what was with you telling him to snort the coke, huh?
I wanted to see if he was lying, nigga. That's not even a fucking point. You killed a fucking kid.
I did what the fuck I had to do.
Nah, you gotta get the fuck out of here. You gotta go.
For what?
Because you killed a fucking kid. A kid!
Byron and Rock go to the deli and tell Jimmy what happened. Rock tells Jimmy that he's leaving to lay low, and Jimmy agrees, while also saying that they should all lay low. And this leaves us with the conclusion of Rundown Season 1. I really hope this video helps you understand the things that happened in Season 1, and I really hope you can, watch it again, or stay tuned for Season 2, which I'm still working on. Just give me time. No release date yet, but it will be announced soon. That will leave us for the lore of Season 2, where you will have to see when it happens. Later on, I'm going to be making a series of videos breaking down the anatomy of characters in the show and breaking down how things work in the show, just to give you a better feeling of how things are in Rundown. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in to Season 1 of Rundown. Season 2 is on its way. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support and everything. I'm going to get out of here now. And, you should run it back. Binge watch the series again for me. Thanks. Bye.